Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is a spirit driven reading. No signs attached, may or may not resonate. I do offer personal readings. A link to the site is in the description. So, the revelations this morning was all about celebrating ourselves, putting ourselves in a position to where we are loving ourselves out loud. Even if we used to do that, it may not be getting done now, or say where we haven't been loved out loud by the people with familiar faces around us. Now we seem to be loving ourselves, promoting ourselves, excuse me, supporting ourselves. And the energy is going to elevate because of that. There's this really strong sense of jealousy that we've been around. Strong forces of jealousy, envy, coveting. Okay? And these people have no idea why they don't like us, why they're jealous of us. You get what I'm saying? They don't know what it is, what's the driving force to make them feel like they have beef with us, animosity with us, to make them feel like they don't like us. But it's jealousy, it's envy, it's them coveting our lives, our lifestyles, our personal relationships, our careers, our finances. They're jealous, and it's because we are chosen, y'all. We're in positions that we're in because God appointed us to these positions. Do you hear me? We were appointed to these positions. So the work that we had to put in to maintain our light, to maintain our positions, to ascend, to elevate, to grow, to evolve, mentally, physically, spiritually, socially, financially, career wise, right? The things that we've done, the work that we've put in, it shows. And it's not just showing in what we have externally, it's showing inside of us. You can tell that we aren't who we used to be. You can tell that we're nothing like the people around us. And they know that too. But they hate that because they can't understand why we look like we're living on a high and they aren't. But that's because joy is within, y'all. We have to create that joy. Nothing outside of ourselves can give us that. So, because we love ourselves and we love our lives, the people that we allow into our lives, we love them. You get what I'm saying? There are people, energies, entities that are being excluded from our lives because they do not bring us joy or because they are joy thieves. And they can't accept that about themselves. So it's like you do realize that he or she don't fool with you because you tried to ruin their happiness. They don't fool with you because you tried to ruin their relationship. Work, family, friend, or romantically. They don't fool with you because you tried to ruin their reputation. You tried to tear them down socially and financially, right? They will not accept that. China is what I'm hearing. They will not accept that they're jealous and obsessed. So because they can't accept that about themselves, they want to take that anger and direct it to us. But again, we're living on a high. Does it look like we're bothered by the same things that they're bothered by? Does it look like we're interested in the same things that they're interested in? Does it look like we're on the same wavelength as them? No. Do it look like we on the same type of time? No. That's why it doesn't make any sense. These people are envious of what we have and what we're doing and who we are at our core. And they don't have light inside of themselves. So an analogy I use is this: it's like you're you're awake, right? You wake up early. The rest of your household sleeping. You go turn on every single light in the house before them people wake up. Start making noise, maybe vacuuming, whatever, making all this noise. Knowing they sleep. They gonna be mad as hell at you. And that's what this is. Our presence alone forces these people to realize that they are dormant. They're stagnant. They're asleep. They haven't awakened yet. And they don't like to accept that about themselves. Because a lot of them pretend that they are awakened, pretend that they are conscious, pretend that they are intelligent, pretend that they are knowledgeable, pretend that they are experienced, professional, but they aren't. Pretend that they are good people, but they aren't. So what you think they mad about? Because when a real good person comes in, they can't do all that faking. When a real happy person enters the room, they can't do all that faking. When a real smart person enters the room, they can't do all that faking. When a real conscious person enters the room, they can't do all that faking. When a real professional is up in the room, they gonna look mediocre and weak as hell, just like they really are. JJ is what I'm hearing. That's why they don't like this person. They don't want them around. They don't want nobody to fool with them. They want to ruin their name, brand, business, reputation. They going hard, trying to sabotage lives and opportunities and relationships. But this is why. It's because they're envious. They want to be in our shoes so bad. They want to be in our shoes so bad, whether it's because of our career, our looks, our talent, the joy that we have inside of ourselves. They want that for themselves. So they want to take it from us. But again, didn't I say joy doesn't come from anything outside of ourselves? So I don't care if they imitate our entire lives. It's not making them happy. I don't care if they try to steal our joy. It's not making them happy. It's not bringing them satisfaction. They're still miserable. And they don't get it. Kayla. So it's like you're still trying to steal our joy, but you're still miserable. And look how long you've been doing this. Mystery, something like that. It's like you're still stalking and lying about it. You've gotten exposed 1,000 times for being a weirdo. Dime. And at this point, it's like 7, Savan. At this point, what are y'all getting out of this? These people don't want to give us the props, credit, and respect that we do, that we're due. They don't want to love us out loud. They don't want to, how do I put this? Publicly support us, publicly show love to us because they're envious. They're jealous. And there's nothing else to prove. They're proving that themselves. Like, you're jealous as fuck of such and such. You're jealous as fuck of them. How come you couldn't just give them their props? How come you can't just show them love? How come you can't just keep it real? How come you can't just tell the truth? How come you can't just say, yeah, they the best. Yeah, they're great. Yeah, they're good. Yeah, they're smart. Yeah, they're pretty. Yeah, they're handsome. Yeah, they're attractive. Yeah, they're talented. Why can't you just say that? Because can't nobody say that shit about them. But if they were spending more time focusing on what God is calling them to do instead of stopping us from what God has called us to do, they could find that. But it's like, you want my life so bad that you can't figure out what you're supposed to be doing with your own. You want to be me so bad that you can't figure out who you're supposed to be. You want to stop me from shining so bad that you're not investing no time into building yourself, creating your own wave. You feel me? You copying so hard. You ride my wave so hard that you can't possibly create your own wave. In the process, you just following the leader. You feel me? They're corny. They're corny. And they have to accept that. Like, they're in places and spaces to where they just don't like somebody, but they don't like these people or this person because they can't be them and can't beat them at being them, or they don't want to grow. They don't want to evolve. They don't want to learn. You get what I'm trying to say? They don't want to change. For real, for real. They do not want to change. So they're going to remain around people who allow them to be stuck in their humanity, stuck in these low vibes, stuck in their ways, stuck doing nothing with their lives. You get what I'm saying? They cool with this. Gibson. This person is cool with hanging with people that don't have anything or that are low lives because it lets them live like that. You get what I'm saying? If they surrounded by people who don't have shit, who aren't motivated, who aren't ambitious, they can get away with being like that too. It's normal to them. You get what I'm saying? Not having shit is normal to them, or not being nobody is normal to them, or them like feeling like they got to look down on other people and talk bad about other people. That type of stuff is normal to them. That stuff is not normal when you're on a higher vibe, when you love yourself. It's not normal to talk down on people. It's not normal to look down on people. It's not normal, you get what I'm trying to say? To move in it through this world on a day-to-day basis from a place of hate. That's just not how we function. It's like, if I got all this love inside of me, why would I have any reason to spew hate when I'm moving in the world? You feel me? I'm speaking to everybody. I'm friendly with everybody. I'm cool with everybody. You feel me? Like, it's all love until you show me otherwise. So until you show me that you can't receive this, whether you can reciprocate it or not, if you can't receive it, I'm cool. You feel me? And that's what this is. They don't like us because we're in good places in life and they feel miserable. They're unhappy. So it's just like, you want others to be unhappy just like you. You want others to be broke just like you. You want others to be broken just like you. You want others to be lame just like you. You want others to be fucked up just like you. You want others to be unhappy just like you. Period. And this is it. Like, this is it. Like, we have ascended beyond this weird energy, like these catty games, the talking down. You get what I'm saying? Pat is what I'm hearing. It's like we have ascended beyond these relationships and they couldn't accept that themselves. Like, y'all can't exclude us from seats at tables that we don't want to sit at. Like, y'all over there eating bullshit. You get what I'm saying? They eating bullshit. Who cares about having a seat at their table? And now they finally are getting that. Like, y'all can't even cook over there. Like, not coming to your fucking dinner. You get what I'm saying? Whatever this is. And this is just metaphorically. Like, I'm over here cooking my ass off. You hear me? I don't need their food. I don't need their food. I can cook my ass off. I don't need nobody else to feed me. And they do. Because they have no cooking abilities. You feel me? They don't have no abilities to manifest for themselves. So they watching the energy of God move through us. And can't fathom that it's real. Can't fathom that we're not just spoiled or lucky, or you get what I'm saying? Like, can't fathom that the work was put in. Can't fathom that we really studied. Can't fathom that we really intelligent. Can't fathom that we're really good people. Because those are characteristics that they don't have within themselves. But they pretend to have them. So when you dealing with frauds will automatically assume that you being a fraud just like them. When you dealing with frauds, especially people who like to gossip and be messy, they assume that you gossip and be messy just like them. They assume that you act just like them. They assume you're shady just like them. And that's them projecting their insecurities and they low energy, you feel me, low vibes onto other people. Like, nah, he or she don't even get down like that. He or she don't even talk like that, walk like that, move like that, dress like that. You get what I'm saying? Vibe like that. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? That's why the social distancing is taking place, or now it is understood. Like, these people are weirdos. They became creeps because they just assumed that somebody wasn't who they say that they are. And now they in a place to where it's just like Jerry, Dree, anything like that. Now they in a place to where it's just like, now y'all getting exposed for being weirdos. Because y'all was that curious about them while y'all was sitting and trying to portray yourself as disliking them. But you wanted to know all these details about their personal life, and you get what I'm saying? Or you that thirsty to see them in person or see them, you get what I'm saying? Like, get close to them without them knowing that you wanted to get close to them. Like, yes, that's why I keep telling y'all it's like secret fan energy. Like, they so curious about the chosen, but they afraid of us. You get what I'm saying? They're too intimidated by us to want to be close to us. But it's like trying to be close to the sun. And if they eyes have not adjusted from this darkness that they used to, of course we gonna be too bright for them. You get what I'm saying? Of course the shit that we talking about gonna go over their head. You feel me? They're not in tune with their souls. They're too used to darkness. So all this light gonna irritate them. And the thing is, we're not dimming it anymore. And that's why I think that was the message here, y'all, is like, do not dim your light for nobody. Do not minimize yourself for nobody. You get what I'm saying? Love yourself wholly. Love yourself out loud, and allow the people who love you and want to love you out loud, let them do that. You get what I'm saying? Because you have been surrounded by energies that don't fuck with you. They do not fuck with you, or they cannot just say you're great, you're good, you're popping. You feel me? You're beautiful, you're handsome, you're smart. You get what I'm saying? They good job. Like, they cannot compliment you. And it's because they don't feel happy with themselves, on my soul. So it's just like, once you start showing that you're successful, or you got this and you got that, and you're making these type of moves for yourself, all of that, you know, energy, that evil lion is going to show. Like, and then they'll try to get physically aggressive, and then they turn into stalkers and start stalking and harassing you, almost like crazed fans. You get what I'm saying? Like, on some Stan shit. And it's like, you've got to be kidding me. You get what I'm saying? Like, y'all, like, I don't know, like, where I'm from, like, man, Lil Bow Wow was that nigga. Lil Bow Wow was that nigga. Everybody was Lil Bow Wow's cousin. They was all fucking with Lil Bow Wow. And then one day it was like, everybody just hate Lil Bow Wow. Like, what the fuck? Like, what did Lil Bow Wow do to y'all? Like, you know, it was almost like a hive mind thing, to where everybody had this just Lil Bow Wow hate. And it just, I've never understood it. But that's what this feels like, was like, where somebody's hometown hates them so much, like the familiar faces hate them so much, but it's because they haven't done shit with their lives. They're still in the same positions that they were in. You get what I'm saying? When Lil Bow Wow went to Bow Wow to now he going by his real name. You feel me? It's like they still in the same positions, in the same places, doing the same shit. You feel me? Like, and it's just like they think this shit is Cheers, but now Cheers is starting to feel like Groundhog's Day instead of Everybody Knows Your Name. You get what I'm saying? It's not lit. Like, it is not lit. They thought this was a popularity contest, and we're not trying to become popular. We're trying to live for God and live through our God self, move into our higher self, live through our highest selves. And that's what we're doing. And it just comes with attention. It comes with talent. It comes with gifts. It comes with enlightenment. It comes with consciousness. It comes with elevation. It comes with joy. You get what I'm saying? Like, that is the reward. That is the reward, is the joy. So it's like, we're not putting in the soul work to become famous. We're not doing these things to become rich and famous or popular or trendy, trying to set trends and be trendy or anything like that. This is our real life. This is our real self. This is our soul work. And y'all getting to see the results of the soul work. You get what I'm saying? They all getting to see the results of our soul work. So we walk around with these smiles on our faces and this light inside of us, because we have moved out of that same darkness that they choosing to stay in. Do you hear me? And they think because of how high we living, how ascended we living, that we ain't never experienced darkness. No, we just chose not to stay there. Use your free will wisely instead of hating on the next man or woman. And you that have ascended, love yourself out loud and let everyone who loves you love you out loud too. Embrace the relationships in your life that bring you peace, that bring you joy, that can offer you stability, that can offer wisdom, that can offer insight, that can help you expand your consciousness. All of that. Embrace those. The rest, what do they matter? What do they matter? What, you about to go back down there? You know you don't want to go back there. You know you don't want to go down there. You know what I'm trying to say? Don't nobody want to dwell in hell with them. They bottom feeders because they stuck in their humanity. So stupid stuff satisfies them in life. Like, that don't satisfy people who are conscious. You know what I'm saying? We need fruit for our spirit. We need to nourish our spirits, our souls. So if our relationships, conversations, whatever, do not feed our spirits, we don't want it. And I mean, I don't want no junk food. I don't put McDonald's in my physical body. You think I'm about to hang with a McDonald's ass bitch? You get what I'm trying to say? You're bad for the spirit, bitch. Thank you so much.